On this bumpy beer tasting, I've got from Northwoods Brewing Company out of Northwood, New Hampshire. I have their Meta Maze. So Meta Maze is an ale that's brewed with hibiscus, passion fruit, and cascade hops from the hop yard. I don't know if we have a local hop yard around in New Hampshire or not, but maybe. This beer comes in at 7% ABV, and it is 10 days old at the time of this recording. There is an interesting little maze, actually, as the can art, so you can actually do this maze if you have this beer, and maybe while you're drinking it, or if you're watching one of my boring YouTube beer tastings. It's a great time to do a maze. But let's go ahead and crack into this. I haven't had this one before. And if it's purple, that's going to be amazing. It's not. It's kind of this weird color still. It's kind of a creamsicle orange, peachy pink type color for the body. I don't know if it's like the hibiscus and stuff, if that's giving off the odd colors, but yeah, it's got a fairly large white bubbled head. The coloration of the beer itself is, like I said, this kind of weird orange to peach color. It's interesting. It would look better if I didn't have stupid little carbonation bubbles clinging to the side of the glass there. But anyways, I'm going to give it a 6 out of the 6 for the appearance. Let's go ahead in and get some aromas. For the aromas in this, and I said I don't know what's given to this color, and I remembered, hey, there's passion fruit in there too, right? So maybe that could be giving it some color. So in the aroma, I am picking up on a bit of passion fruit. It's not super pronounced, but I did notice it. Followed up by the hibiscus. I only know what hibiscus smells like because I've had a few beers that have hibiscus in it, and I keep getting the same aroma, so I'm guessing that's the hibiscus. I also get a slight bubblegum note, and then as I continue to try to pick out stuff from the aromatics on this one, starting to get like kind of a spicy hoppiness, and I do realize it's a hoppiness because it does resemble a little bit of like a cascade hop aroma from other beers, and I'm also homebrew, so I've used Cascade as well. The aromas on this, they don't really jump out that much. It's a real go-getter. You have to get in there to really search for these aromas, but they're all kind of there. They're very subtle in each aspect, but they do show up. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 for the aromas. It's time to go in for the first swig before I blow away. Cheers. This is a super odd beer. If you pick up on some hibiscus, I really had to hunt for it because right behind that, There's this kind of passion fruit, but it seems that it is mixing in with like the bitterness of the Cascade hops. It's making this really odd flavor. Afterwards, there is that little note of bubblegum does kind of pop up. So I don't know what yeast they use, but it seems like they may have used some type of Belgian yeast in this. Yeah, the hibiscus is kind of hidden in there in the beginning, but it is noticeable if you really search for it. And then, like I said, that passion fruit cascade bittering just happens, and it kind of becomes a muddled mess a little bit. Bitterness does linger on just a bit. It's not like super bitter, but it is a noticeable bitterness right in the middle of the drink, and then it does carry over. Seems to have a medium body, medium carbonation. For the flavors, I'm going to give this a 12 out of 19. The body on it's fine, 5 out of 5. My overall, I mean, I would probably not buy this one again. It's not like super bad, but it's not something that I'm like, yes, I need to grab this. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10 for my overall. So for Northwoods Brewing Company, Metamaze ale brewed with hibiscus, passion fruit, and cascade gets a BuMpy 35 out of 50. That's going to land this as like an average beer. So cheers, guys, and thank you for watching.